Hello, everybody, and welcome to Party of One UHC. This is a round organized by myself, El Gavino Supremo, in which we focus on changing commentary every single season. For the first season, it's going to be an FFA, as all our seasons are going to be an FFA, and we're going to focus on the idea of interviewing. So here are the game modes we're going to use. We're going to have an interviewer's game mode, which means each player will be in their own channel solo commentating. But Bronco and CJ will act as interviewers. Their job is to spectate the match and jump between channels, ask questions, move people between channels, facilitate conversations, all for the sake of comedy, entertainment, and enjoyment. And then the game modes that we're going to be playing on, as far as Minecraft is concerned, are kind of going to reflect the commentary style. So we have depths to mimic how a good interview reveals the deepest parts of a person, Permanight to help highlight the player's darkest secrets, as a headlining interview for a tabloid might, and self-diagnosis, which is going to be loads of fun and is to prove that good interviewers make the interviewees introspective. The players must know themselves well enough to predict their healths in this cruel, cruel world. So, I'm going to go through the players for you quickly. We have Brodator, Crow JRC, DJ, Dragonfire Egg 4-bit player, myself, Fiery TNT, Greeples, CJ, who will be specking, Isaac, who is hosting, James, Madzy, Marked Boo Boy, Pat Creeper Brown, Project McCabe, or TJ, Quill, Reggie, Slushy, Sluggy, Summer, Joey, Sin, or Joe, or Mr. Kraft, or I don't even know what he goes by nowadays, but he's got a Thanos hand, Ripper, Baracco, who will also be spectating, and White Time Wolf. With that said, y'all can go ahead and yell or whatever, and I hope you enjoy.
I hope you enjoy.
I just wanna say
Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to Party of One UHC. Every season is FFA and that's it. That's the only scenario. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you later. Wait, you're still here? Oh, hello. Updated the game config. Final heal's been given. It's apparently supposed to be self-diagnosis, but I can still see my heart. Are we not doing self-diagnosis anymore, or does that get enabled? Oh, I wasn't listening. Oh, well, it's my own fault, isn't it? It's my own fault for not listening. I was texting somebody, so just, you know, I was busy. I had stuff today. Alright. Anyway, yeah, Party 1. There's other scenarios as well. There's depth, which means the lower you go, the more damage mobs will do. Roller coastering is not allowed, which I'm very, very happy about. Every single round should mean, you know, make roller coastering not allowed.
Microphone muted. Microphone
And I've just realised I need to sort my speak sounds, so let me just do that right now. Hopefully that doesn't reactivate. And sorry. Right, I think I'm good. It's Arctic. This server's being hosted on. It's 10:30 at night. Not the latest I've ever done an RR. I'm trying to think, the latest I've ever done one is like 2 AM, so in fact the first ever round like that I ever did was like at 2 AM. I went to sleep and then woke up for it. It was considered failed. But, you know, it was still a cool experience, I guess. Anyway, yeah, Party of One. There's a lot of players in this, as you can see. Pat Creeper Brown's in this, I didn't know that. Now, there's no one in this round that's like, at least not that I can see, that's super good. Like, there's no standout player in my opinion. Brock and CG are interviewers, but they're not playing. If they were in the game, they'd probably be standout players, but no one here is, like, amazing. So that should make it interesting for a start. Yeah, apart from that, don't have much else to say, really. You can see my ping there, 107. It's clearly an East Coast. Well, obviously it's any. It's hosted on any. Yeah, any 3. It says at the top. Anyway, yeah. So depths, self-diagnosis. So there's one more scenario which I was going to annoy me if I don't figure it out. So let's go and check the Discord. Party of One. Permanight. After 10 minutes, the world will be locked into nighttime. Cool. There you go. There are the scenarios. And in the meantime, I guess we just need to keep working on chopping down trees and getting as many apples as possible. It is self-diagnosis, which, if I have played it before, I've only played it once. So I can't remember if I've played it, but if I have played it, it's no more than once. So do I know the strats? Not really. But getting a lot of healing would be a good start, because then we can begin to... We can be a bit more liberal with healing, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. We can, if we feel like we're more than 2 hearts down, we can just eat a gap and be done with it. If you don't know what self-diagnosis is, basically you can't see your health, you can't see anyone else's health. Which is why... Well, you should know if I included the intro. But yeah, that's why I was a bit confused that health can be seen on tab, and at the bottom of my hotbar there's another couple of apples. Some pumpkins over there. Where are we? I'm going to go to the border, I reckon. I think a lot of these players will go to the border, to be honest. Could I win this game? I think so. There's no one in this game, apart from maybe Quill, who I'm going to be a wee bit confident against. And by confident, I don't mean confident I'm definitely going to kill this person. I mean confident as in, yeah, I've got a chance against them. Of course, some people in this game have killed me before, so it goes both ways. But you know, it's all right. I've got a chance, so that's always a nice thing. Not sure if that's a good thing or not, though, because I prefer going to games where I know I've got no chance of winning it. I can just enjoy the ride, and if I do well, then it's, you know, somewhat surprising. Like Quicks, for example, I got down to final 5 or 6 in Quicks, and I got a few kills. DJ Ninja, first to take damage. Was it on purpose? Probably not. Operates at 1%, mate. I'm not getting much. Shouldn't health and tab be disabled? That's what I was wondering. / help up. If tab disappears... Oh, okay. I'm not going to see anything until EP 2 maybe. Because I can still see my health. Oh, hello. I hear a chicken. Right, we've got a cave here if we need it. Let's go and find that chicken. It's the chicken man! Oh, hey. Cane. We need some cane. We also need some leather. All the usual stuff that you need for a UHC. Several caves around here. There's some pigs up there. I might just go. There's loads of caves. There must be a good cave system below. There just has to be. Let's do that. And yeah. Now, an FFARR that I had a lot of good conversation in, and by conversation I mean conversation with myself, a lot of that was redone. Or not a lot of that was redone. It was redone. It's not happening. The round was cancelled, or it wasn't cancelled, it's just not happening, so I'm going to have to redo all that conversation here, but that's okay. What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm thinking. Let's get rid of this. We need to go back. Remind me, we're going back. Get as much food as possible. This is lasting until episode 7. We can't roller coaster. I think we can dig down, but that's about it. It was strip mining and roller coastering. That's what's disallowed. Okay, let's run around. Anyway, yeah, so the conversation was... It's hard to say, but well, basically it was over the issue of, I guess, people's perception of UHC these days and just how they play the game. So, for example, often you'll hear people at the end of our rounds or games in general just say, oh, that was a massive waste of time, you know, time would have been better doing X, Y, or Z, things like that, which in some ways is understandable, because if you spend, like, let's say an RR, typical RR lasts until Ep 6. Imagine you spend, 6 episodes or 5 episodes gathering materials and things like that, and then, come meet up, you get backstabbed and that's it. You don't have a chance, you don't have a fight, GG, game over, goodbye, try again next week. You're going to feel a wee bit miffed, I get that. But, I don't know, in some ways it's almost like... I try not to let that be me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, when I get backstabbed, and I'm referring to a specific time recently, the round might not be out, so I'm not going to I'm not going to spoil it or anything. But let's pick up some coal just in case. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so basically getting backstabbed. It'll start with Permanight. That's good. Getting backstabbed, it sucks. I get that. But at the same time, it wasn't something that I was, like, I would say I was devastated about, if you know what I mean. It was more something that, well, for one thing, it was my fault. I could have avoided it. Oh, we don't have leather. That's okay. I think I could do without leather for now. I'm gonna, I guess, get into the caves real quick and see if I can get some early armor. See, look, there's iron here already. I saw a million cave systems outside, or cave entrances, we can go there. Basically, to cut a long story short, I guess my perception of it all is, the reason I still play UHC to this day is because it gives a very basic experience of Minecraft. And I don't mean basic as in bad, or basic as in mediocre, or basic as in, something for noobs. No, I mean basic as in, you do the basics. You do things in UHC that you don't do in survival. For example... crafting wooden pickaxes. You don't do that in survival. You do it once, but apart from that, never again. Mining diamonds. You don't really do that in survival. I mean, I guess you sort of do, but there's no renewable way of making diamonds. But that's the thing. You don't need a renewable way of getting diamonds unless you're wanting to build loads of fireworks that require diamonds. I'm not sure I like that. I thought it was going to be slightly better than that, to be honest. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on. I think we're just going to jump down and hope for the best. Let's go for it. Oh, you know what, actually? We're going to have to get out of here somehow. Is there much iron? There's a few, but not... a little bit of iron, but not much. Yeah, anyway, the be-all and end-all is that the reason I play UHC is because it gives that unique experience in Minecraft that you don't really get in survival anymore, these kind of basics. It's back to basics almost. And so at the end of the day, yes, I might play UHCs and get backstabbed. Yes, in this particular RR, it did end badly. It was one of these ones I was teaming with I want to say an old friend, someone who I don't really speak to an awful lot these days, but we had a good... I would say it was outstanding commentary. It was a good time, don't get me wrong, but our commentary was very much geared towards the game, so... Oh, flip. There's already a creeper. Let's try and avoid him. I think we're going to have to... Oh! That was close. I think we're going to have to go further afield in search of our cave system. Right, you know what? Give me a sec. I'm just going to double check. Please tell me staircasing's allowed. It doesn't say, it just says roller coastering. Toggle snake not allowed. Roller coastering and strip mining not allowed. Doesn't have anything about pyramid mining or staircase mining. Pyramid mining. There's one for all you OGs. I mean, not quite OG, but 2014 OGs. There was a poll on Reddit recently, and I think most people that answered the poll had joined in 2014, same as myself. Anyway, more reads. Anyway, yeah, where was I? So yeah, I guess the be all and end all is, oh no, I might die in a really lame way, but at the end of the day, all I'm thinking about is, I guess that experience. UHC is more than just the fight to me. At least that's what I try to get into my head, because I don't want anything to be riding on how I do, or I don't want it to be, the amount of fun I have is based on what happens to me ultimately. I mean, sure, I'm going to be disappointed if I get backstabbed and don't have a good fight or anything like that, but at the end of the day, it's not the
So James, now that
defining
you're
factor.
finally heading
Hello.
down to get into a cave.
What are you talking about? I've already been in a cave. This is my second cave.
Oh,
Oh, do your research. If you're going to come in with such comments, do your research.
Well, we also wanted to ask you, okay, if we did our research,
Right.
What's your strategy for this game? What are you trying to pull? Are you gonna make
basically, okay, I'm going to let you in on a deep secret, okay? A really, really deep secret based on my history. You ready for this?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is very secret info. Tune in.
Yeah, it's an exclusive. I play UHC. I make it up as I go along. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
My God.
Every
I
single
didn't even see that.
UHC I've ever done, I make up as I go along.
I think that deserves a round of applause.
Oh, thank you. By the way, do you guys know if staircasing's allowed? Because roller coastering's not allowed, but
Should we
staircasing
drag
allowed.
Gavin in here too and ask him?
No, I'll just.
We already dragged Yavin.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I won't staircase. I'll just look for caves.
Okay.
Alright.
Good luck, James.
Alright, cheers,
Have fun.
buds. See ya. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, so basically interviews are a thing. Forgot to mention, you do get interviewed, although that was probably mentioned in the intro. In fact, it was, because I messaged Brock. Yeah, so there you go. There's my 2 cents on UHC and having fun. I try to just see the game as the whole. I try to see the whole picture, not just the fight at the end. Sure, the fight might go well, might go badly. You might get completely mugged off by someone who comes up behind you, but at the end of the day, what are you going to do? That's the thing. If you know that you might not enjoy the UHC based on what happens at the end, the quite simple fix to that is don't play, But people keep playing, so I feel like people do enjoy it anyway. But the thing is, there has to be winners and losers. Everyone can't win a UHC. I think that's one of the good things about online gaming, is there's very much a culture these days of, kids grow up thinking everyone can be a winner, but at the end of the day, online gaming's not like that. Because not everyone's going to be an esports star, not everyone's going to be the best at a game. There can only be one person who's the best, there can only be one winner. Right. In the meantime, everyone reroute their tab key. Oh. Right. Controls. Where's tab? We'll just press done, and that way we're not. So we can't see other people's health, but we can see our own. Yeah, I know my health. I'm guessing that's still a. Okay. Hit one gift, you see health. Right, so I think that's going to be sorted. Okay, so I was looking at tab a lot there. I did see one or two people's health, but I don't remember. Not enough. So cool. 40 iron. That's a good start. Roller coastering is not allowed, as I said. I didn't get any clarity on whether it staircasing is or not. Press escape for none. Right, are we going to go down there? Yeah, let's just head on down. How much cobble do we have? Only 15. Let's try and mine a bit. I don't know how long we've got left in the episode. I can look at my recording started quite early, so I'm not sure if we'll necessarily have enough time, or I'm not sure if we'll be able to accurately tell the time. Good start. Given the fact we can't roller coaster, I'm happy with where we're at. Might get in a cave fight actually. That wouldn't be too bad. There we go. We'll get our iron smelted first. Hopefully no creepers drop on me. And let's try and get some more furnaces for our food. We've got a pretty decent amount of food, so we should be alright. Man, I want to see who's in this round, but I can't. Let me see. Can I name... How many people in this round can I name accurately? We won't know the right answer until later. Well, I mean, if there's a description page, you can go down, look at the description and see how many I get right or wrong. But Ripper's here, Joey's here, Quill, Pat Creeper Brown, Mark Boo Boy. Who else? I'm struggling already. Brock and CJ, they don't really count because they're interviewers. I know people's IGNs, but I don't know if that's what they want to be called. And even then, I only know their IGNs written. I've not actually read it properly, like try to pronounce it. Like when when you read a book and there's this really hard word and you're reading it to yourself and you just skim over it because you don't need to read it out loud. Basically, that's what I do with a lot of people's IGNs. I recognise the name, but I don't try to pronounce it. Let's do that. Let's try and get a bucket. Staircasing is fine. Roller coastering is not. So we got our clear answer. We can staircase down, but once we get to the bottom, that's it. GG. We've got to, just leave it there. I don't think I'm going to go up for that water source because there's one right here. Right. Let's try and get rid of stuff in our inventory before moving on. It'll be the end of the episode in a moment. We never got any leather. I probably ran past cows when I was being interviewed and I probably just didn't notice. There we go. Pick up all that. It is fixed. Thank you, Leon. When you say says it's fixed. Isaac's begged him. Oh man. Alright, let's do that. And let's move on. Actually, you know what we can do? We can do that. Get ourselves plenty of crafting tables. And on we go. In time for episode 2, we're finally getting... Well, I see we're getting down into the caves. But it's now SD, self-diagnosis. Okay. Oh! GG first death was DJ. Can we go into... Can we sort our tab? Yeah, there we go. So I thought the hearts would disappear, but maybe not. We'll find out next time. See you later.